Hello, how are you? This is going to be for the sign of Gemini. It's for the week from 17th to the 23rd of November. And first I'm going to pull the overall energy and then we will take it from there. It can be any area of your life, whatever needs to come through. If you need to reach out for a personal reading, energy clearing, cord cutting, scrying, spells, or any other services that I offer, there's an email in the description box below, so feel free to use it. Okay, let's see, Gemini, what's going on here for you. As I say, any area of your life, just a weekly energy check. Wow, well, you have the Three of Pentacles, but not just any. This is about some type of rearrangement here. Some of you, I'm getting straight away the Two of Swords energy. You might have been dealing with some type of blockages, or you just couldn't, like move forward. Glass ceiling, a brick wall, or whatever, dead end. But you are rearranging things, you see. So definitely you're opening to the new things. Now, because the Two of Swords, energy, it's actually the person blindfolded, hands across the chest, holding swords. You do need to take this blindfold off, and you need to open yourself to the new vision here. Okay, use your imagination, use the new approach, use the new ingredients, material, new people, whatever you want here and need in order to make this happen. You can do this though. Okay, and this week it's actually your opportunity to do so. Now, if you want to join the membership, there is a join button below the video. You can press it. I do upload those members only videos every day, so a lot of extra videos to watch for those of you that like what I do. Okay, let's see what's going on, my dear Geminis, for this week for you. What do we have? Wow, some of you are not just really happy about the situation. You see the Four of Cups. Well, that's not what you have wanted from this situation. It's not what you have been bargaining for. Something is just not working, Some of you are even feeling uninspired, even bored, But, well, that's why you have all this, like new energies here and new potential. So just work with it. You see, after all, you are an alchemist. You are a magician. You do work with the four elements. It's all given to the magician, you see, and you are represented with the magician and the major arcana. So just use all that, in order to create a better reality for yourself, or at least whatever this is, like better for yourself. Okay. Well, the Six of Cups, you see, for some of you, it's not really what you had in mind. You see, you might have had this vision since who knows how long, maybe even since you were very young, and that's your dream. That's something that you were really hoping to achieve. It looks like up to this moment it hasn't been manifested, but it doesn't matter that it won't. Okay, some of you here, you did think for a moment, you did thought for a moment that something is it, but then it wasn't. Okay, no worries, we all go through life with, sometimes we get really excited, we get all, like even euphoria, whatever, and it's like, oh yes, that's it, and then it's not. Well, it happens. However, it doesn't mean that we give up. It just means that we, just dust ourselves off and try something else. Okay, and that's exactly what you're doing here. So you do have what it takes to, make it happen. You just need to, look around. Now, this energy, sometimes people do get to, just be even like not willing to even try. Well, just don't allow that to happen, because it's going to bring more blockages, and I was already picking this Two of Swords for you. So you don't need blockages. You need here an opening. You need a solution. You need action. Well, that's the opening, solution, and action all in one with this King of Swords. Well, this is a fellow air sign here, Aquarius, and this is about making a plan, just be on the top of the things here, okay? See the big picture and see how your future needs to be. From the moment that you can imagine that, it's gonna happen, okay? It can happen, but you really have to set your mindset to it. What does this mean? It's almost like a programming, you see. This manifestation actually works like that. So I'm choosing to be okay, I'm choosing to be happy, I'm choosing to be abundant, loved, cherished, whatever. From that moment on, of course, I'm grounding my energy. I'm really very clear here of any doubt, fear, or anything else that could be messing with this. And I'm just sitting pretty here and, actually almost like pulling this in, so that's your task here. But you need a plan, strategy. Some of you just see what you can do about the situation. Something tells me that some alternative approach or just something different is the key for you. So don't use the same thing, the same people, the same material. Do something different. Yep, you are going to be looking into this, the Hermit energy here. But the good news is this Hermit holds the lantern, and the lantern there is a star, which is a healing, okay, and the wish fulfillment. So you're gonna make it through. But this one sometimes literally talks about some type of research, some type of, you know, gathering information, gathering data, looking for solutions, and paired with this King of Swords, well, you can do that. By the way, this is now Virgo. So Virgo is earth sign. It's not a fellow earth sign like the Aquarius here, but it's ruled by Mercury, as same as you. Now, this Mercury does talk about literally what I was already telling you here, about the mindset, about the thought process, about the logic. Also, make sure that you do have, as I say, happy thoughts, because that's what you're going to be manifesting. Your thoughts do become your reality. Okay, so let's see what else. Okay, Gemini. Yeah, the moon. Don't go down this road, okay? This is a lot of either fear, disappointment, sadness, you know, just giving up, you know, and just this almost like, you know, like really even apathic, you know, energy here, that you're just not really, not even reacting anymore, you know. That's not you, okay? You are the, you know, teenagers of the zodiac, whatever, you're always bursting with energy. Don't do this. It's not really you. Okay. So whatever this is needs to be overcome. So if you need a clearing session, if you need a cord cutting, whatever you need here, ground your energy, but get out of this. Some of you are a little bit here feeling low. Okay. Okay, you need to pick yourself up. Well, there you go. If you do, that's going to come through for you. This dream of yours, what you have wanted here it is. Now, for some of you, there is something here about also changing the traditional, you see, because you do have something in you. So you're not doing things as you used to. You're not doing things even in traditional way. You need an alternative approach, whatever this is in your life, okay? So we're not going to do the same old, we're going to do something different. And also if it's, let's say, even work related, again, you're not going to do how things are done traditionally here. You're going to do something different here, okay? And then you're going to have the success that you wanted. Now, Taurus here, Major Arcana with the Hierophant. I'm seeing also for some of you, there is somebody in your energy. Now, that's not going to be for all of you. This could be a soul contract and this could be a soulmate energy. It doesn't have to be romantic though, but you do have somebody here very important who could be probably able to assist you through this, and maybe even, you know, just bring the spark, because some of you are just not feeling it here. There's no spark here, you see. So you need to get excited, you need to get, you know, just to raise your vibration, to, you know, raise your hopes here as well. Well, get busy. What did I tell you? 8 of Pentacles. We really need to get busy here. Start working on this plan, strategy. You see, you can do this. You see, you are the people that can definitely do this. You are not really, you know, like known to stay too long in this emotional, you know, like well, I don't know, just the hole here, whatever this is, you see. So just get yourself out and let's get practical here about what's going to be done. Okay, I'm seeing 8-8. You're going to step into a very abundant period here. And it's not only about the finances. This is about creativity, about, you know, like I would say life in general, even if some of you romantic life, whatever you were looking for here. But there is a sense of something fated. You're almost like guided here. You just need to open to this energy, because some of you are just not really open. It's like you have shut down. That's why I was getting this 2 of Swords, you see, and you're not seeing it, okay? You need to see it, but this blindfold needs to be taken off. Yeah, there you go. What did I tell you? The sun is here. That's a healing. Some of you, yeah, you do have a person, a very important one in your energy. This is the sun and the moon. You see, the moon represents the feminine aspect, the sun, the masculine. It's not about the gender. It can be same sex. It doesn't, you know, like have to do with the gender here. You all have masculine and feminine here. And there you go. Now, some of you, if it's not about a person, it's what are you finally manifesting. This one incubates, this one executes, okay, the feminine and the masculine. So, my dear gems, here you're going to be able to see this happen, whatever this is. And for some of you, well, there is a bonus, some type of person here. Not necessarily romance. It could be, doesn't have to be. But you have a positive reading. So you just need to recognize that. You see, the sun is a big yes if you had a question. And definitely happiness, abundance, recognition, even fame, opportunity. So some of you from anonymity to fame, okay, if this is it. Especially for the people that could be doing actually something creative, okay, and something that maybe has to do with the public exposure. By the way, this is Leo energy here, not sure if I have mentioned. So yeah, look at you, 9 of Cups. Well, that would be the wish fulfillment, the dream come true, but it's inside of you, you need to find the spark. You see how she's like, you know, like really bursting here with something. You need to burst with this, okay? So I'm going to leave it here. Love you all. Take care. Bye.